Good morning and welcome to the Red Mic. Hope everybody's doing okay today. I also hope that this live feed is actually working because Facebook Live has let me down in the past. So, again, let's just say good morning and welcome to the Red Mic. These Red Mic messages are leadership and life lessons I've picked up from 25 years as a public servant, 16 years as a youth football coach and scouting volunteer, and 10 years as a mediocre athlete with far more heart than actual physical ability. Today's Red Mic message, we're going to talk a little bit about state service. But before we do that, been doing these Red Mics since since March. So I know that I have duplicated a few themes, but until last night when I was writing the thing that I'm talking about today, I had not overtly, or at the very least intentionally, duplicated any specific comments or anything that I had used previously. But I was gonna talk about transition plans initially, and I thought, oh yeah, this is a good anecdote, and come to find out, it was one that I had used before. So apparently, I did think it was a good anecdote. So I threw that out, started over, and then started glancing through the news and whatnot. And some of the headlines yesterday really inspired me a bit. So, job openings slumped to their lowest levels in 3.5 years in July, the Labor Department reported Wednesday, in another sign of slack in the labor market. The department's closely watched job openings and labor survey showed that available positions fell to 7.76 million on the month, off 237,000 from June's downwardly revised number and the lowest level since January 2021. Okay, without making any editorial comments about the economy, I will say that yes, we read it every day. People are getting laid off. Companies are, some companies are shutting down. Just last week or two, I saw that the company BurgerFi is shutting down a number of their locations, if not all their locations. I don't remember the specificity. I do know that if all of the BurgerFi locations were run like one that I went to here in Austin, I get it. Great food, but man, the service was terrible. Anyway, so particularly if you are underemployed and wanting a better job, or if you are unemployed and wanting a job to keep the wolf from the door and keep your lights on and your family fed and keep your mortgage paid, I can understand that kind of news is horrific and terrifying, probably. But perhaps it's an opportunity for you to look at entering state service. As you've heard my spiel a million times by now, I've been a public servant for about 25 years now. And it's not going to make you rich. However, there's more to life than becoming wealthy. There's taking care of your family. There's the inherent honor, I think, that is involved in being a state employee. So, in a time when the national job market is experiencing some uncertainty, Texas state government can offer you a stable and rewarding career path. Just a quick view of a couple of major job boards that most state jobs are going to be found, where most state jobs can be found. I eyeballed close to 1,000, maybe as many as 1,200 open, just state government jobs that are open right now. And that doesn't even begin to look at city and county jobs or government adjacent jobs or school district jobs or higher education jobs. Those are all government jobs, government adjacent or quasi government jobs, and they all come with a host of benefits. State of Texas government jobs, after 3 months of service, your insurance, your health insurance, is covered by the state. The retirement plan is very attractive. Yeah, there are 401ks that you can participate in, and a lot of folks do. I do. But there is an actual, it's the old style kind of retirement where it's a defined benefit at the end of your job, and it's based on, I believe it's still based on what's referred to as the rule of 80. Your service plus your age, when that hits 80 years, you can retire. When you reach a certain level of number of years, number of state service years, when you retire and then you reach the age of 65, your health insurance has continued to be paid. So pretty decent retirement package, defined benefits based on the salary that you made, your highest salary. There's good vacation, there's good sick leave, plus there's a number of state holidays that are included during the year. For example, I had an optional holiday that, just last week, LBJ's birthday. Well, I didn't take the day off, but I ended up earning comp time for it. So at some point in the future, because I worked 8 hours on a state holiday or an optional state holiday, I've got 8 hours of leave that I can use at some point in the future. So all of this, frankly, and another thing, you've heard me mention my kids a bunch. Growing up, being a state employee also gave me additional flexibility in setting my schedule. So I was able to have the luxury of not missing any of their ball games or school plays or scout stuff or any of the stuff that I did with them as they were growing up. The only time I missed things that were related to, any of that is if they had stuff going on at the same time. And, at that point, my wife and I, we'd have to divide and conquer. That's another reason we stopped with 2 kids. We could still play man to man, and we didn't have to switch to a zone. But beyond the financial rewards and the intangible rewards like that, working for the state gives you the opportunity to serve your community, contribute to the well-being of Texans. For a lot of my career, I worked in our regulatory part of government. In state government, it's referred to as Article 8. And regulatory, most regulatory jobs actually aren't even paid by state taxes. They're actually paid by the fees of the industries or the professions that are being regulated. For example, I just recently left a job with the Texas Chiropractic Board, the Board of Chiropractic Examiners. And our budget came out of the licensing fees that the chiropractors paid. So yeah, you could still make the argument, yeah, it's still a tax, but it's not coming out of the general state coffers. It's coming out of the regulated industry. But it's a chance for you in these types of jobs, particularly regulatory. I viewed my job, our job in regulatory is to protect Texans, period, underline. It's a chance to make a positive impact and be part of something in a lot of ways that's bigger than you are. So if you're looking for a stable career with very competitive benefits and the satisfaction of public service, you should consider the number of open state government positions in Texas. One last reminder also, to get back on a theme that I've mentioned a couple of times already, there's going to be a great networking opportunity later today, the Austin Social Circuit. They're going to be up there from 5:30 to 7:30. No pressure, no sales pitches, just folks. Head up there. It's going to be at Bolden Acres at Breaker Lane, again, from 5:30 to 7:30. If you're looking for a job, if you're looking to expand your professional circle, if you are looking to increase your personal circle, maybe you go up there and meet some like-minded folks, make some friends, whatever. It's going to be a great job. It's going to be a great job networking and personal networking opportunity. The Austin Social Circuit, Bolden Acres, Breaker Lane today from 5:30 to 7:30. And that's today's Red Mike message. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it interesting. Hope you found it helpful. I hope if you're looking for a job, you'll give State Service a shot. Look on workintexas.com or go to Google and type in CAPS, CAPPS, comma, Texas jobs, and it ought to pop right up. Great opportunity to find state employment right now, not just in Austin, but all over the state. And just like a lot of other entities, there are a lot of state jobs now that are remote opportunities. So I can't say enough about it. It's kept my family fed and lights on in my house for the last 25 years or so. And I've not regretted it at all. It's been a good career. It's been an honorable career, in my opinion. So, again, that's today's Red Mike message. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow. Please give me a like, a follow, and a share, whether it's on Facebook or any of the other links outlets that are out there. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Don't forget, life is short. Drink the bourbon.